Buckle up, sci-fi explorers! Welcome to the electrifying panel hacking chaos of Anchorage, Roblox's platforming odyssey where climbers make you a puzzle-solving master or a turret-dodging disaster. Picture Flippy cracking panels like a cyber trickster, while Rocky trips over his own boots in a platforming fumble. I'm your lumen-grinding, decoy-dropping daredevil who's wiped more times than a newbie in the Anchorage's depths, laughed at my own Lumo missteps, and still chases Sparks' dazzling distractions. We're ranking every climber from S-tier puzzle gods to D-tier duds, loaded with wild sci-fi tales and pro tips to conquer PvE floors with that anchored spark. Grab Lumens, trade for epic trinkets, and let's navigate the tower like true tech legends. In Anchored, climbers are your vessels, each with unique skills to hack panels, dodge sentinels, or support teammates in the Anchorage's sci-fi maze. S-tier stars like Flippy and Remedy dominate with clutch abilities, while D-tier Rocky struggles to keep up. Farm Lumens from floor clears, 100, 300 per run, or trade Ciphers for trinkets at Scruff's shop. Check Discord or Trello for updates to stay ahead of turrets. Whether you're a rookie tackling early floors or a pro braving cursed depths, this tier list is your hacking tool. Let's dive into the D-tier flop and climb to S-tier supremacy. Now, let's talk about the bottom rung, where D-tier climbers trip like rookies in a sentinel swarm. These are for newbies with no lumens, but plenty of heart to laugh at their own chaos. Time to kick things off with Rocky, a laid-back gamer who's more chill than skilled. In a PvE floor, he tried a parkour leap, but face-planted into a turret, turning the run into a rocky wreck. His balance stats are okay for learning the ropes, but his lackluster ability and average speed make him a liability past early floors. Use him for starter floors, pair with a basic trinket for a faint boost, and trade him out fast before sentinels laugh. Let's dive into the middle ground, where C-tier climbers offer some spark but fizzle under pressure. These are for grinders who chuckle at their own missteps. First up, meet Puffy, a teamwork-loving bot built for cold climbs but not hot action. In a PvE run, it rallied the team but slipped on a panel, making the floor a puffy puff out. Its decent stamina helps with long runs, but average stats across the board limit its impact. Use it for early team play, pair with a stamina trinket for a slight edge, and swap it for a stronger climber. Now, let's roll with Lumo, a luck-obsessed climber who bets big but wins small. It gambled on a panel hack but rolled Snake Eyes, turning the run into a Lumo letdown. Its high hacking stat aids progression, but the lack of team utility and weak stats elsewhere make it a risky pick. Use it for mid-game panels, pair with a hack speed trinket for a spark, and re-roll for better synergy. Time to flutter with Ruffle, a distraction-focused climber who distracts itself most. In a PvE floor, it lured a sentinel but got caught in its own trap, making the run a Ruffle ruckus. Its decent speed and stealth help with minor distractions, but low combat utility flops in tough battles. Use it for early floors, pair with a decoy trinket for a feint dodge, and trade it out quick. Time to gear up, where B-tier climbers bring decent skills to Anchored's sci-fi gauntlet, but short circuit in the meta. These are for lumen farmers who grin at their own stumbles. Let's start with Delta, a tech-savvy climber who sees all but doesn't do all. In a PvE run, it spotted every sentinel but fumbled a panel, turning the floor into a Delta debug. Its hacking and enemy visibility buffs are great for puzzle solving, but average stats hold it back in hectic floors. Use it for mid-game panels, pair with a vision trinket for a clear edge, and aim carefully. Next up is Doppy, a teleporting trickster who warps into trouble. In a PvE floor, it zapped to a teammate but landed in a turret's sights, making the run a Doppy doozy. Its hacking and random teleportation can clutch panel skips, but the unpredictable jumps disrupt team flow. Use it for mid-game PvE, pair with a speed trinket for a chaotic spark, and re-roll for reliability. Time to charge into the elite zone, where A-tier climbers shine as Anchored's puzzle-crushing stars. These are near S-tier but held back by minor glitches, perfect for lumen-rich players ready to flex. First off, meet Solar, a stealthy speedster who dances through danger. In a PvE floor, it dodged a sentinel swarm but tripped on a wire, making the run a Solar spark out. Its high speed and stealth make it a top distractor, but low health and hacking limit its versatility. Use it for late-game distractions, pair with a stealth trinket for a slippery edge, and weave through turrets. Next, let's soar with Spirit, a versatile climber who boosts team stamina. It sprinted through a PvE floor but overclocked its jets, turning the run into a spirit sputter. Its speed and stamina restore are great for team support, but weak hacking keeps it from S tier. Use it for endgame PvE, pair with a stamina trinket for a team boost, and keep the squad moving. Now, let's unleash the top bots, where S-tier climbers reign as Anchorage's puzzle-solving gods. These climbers dominate floors, built for pros who want to flex and gloat. First off, meet Flippy, a hot-headed hacker who cracks panels like a cyber prankster. In a PvE run, it blitzed a panel but hacked its own ego, turning the floor into a Flippy fiesta. Its zero breach ability instantly completes one panel per floor, making puzzles a breeze. Though low stamina demands careful pacing. Use it for all floors, pair with a hack speed trinket for a puzzle shredder, and hack with swagger. Next, let's heal with Remedy, a support superstar who keeps teams alive. It patched allies in a PvE floor but bandaged its own foot, making the run a Remedy riot. Its healing aura saves low HP teammates, but weak hacking limits solo play. Use it for team runs, pair with a health trinket for a lifeline, and keep the squad thriving. Time to dazzle with Sparks, a distraction king who steals the show. In a PvE floor, it lured sentinels but tripped on its own spotlight, turning the run into a Spark spectacle. Its high health and distraction ability pull enemies away, though low speed needs team support. Use it for tough floors, pair with a decoy trinket for a taunt titan, and draw fire like a pro. Finally, let's stitch with Patches, a support savant who drops healing items. It tossed bandages in a PvE run but patched its own hat, making the floor a Patches party. Its ability to trade Ciphers for bandages is clutch for team survival, though low health requires protection. Use it for endgame PvE, pair with a survival trinket for a healing edge, and keep allies patched up. Want to conquer the Anchorage like a sci-fi legend? Pair Flippy with Remedy for a puzzle-healing PvE duo that blitzes panels and keeps the team alive. For distractions, mix Sparks with Solar for a taunt stealth combo that outsmarts Sentinels. Farm Lumens from floor clears, 100 to 300 per run, or trade Ciphers for trinkets at Scruff's shop. Newbies, grab Puffy for early team play. Pros, unlock Flippy, 200 lumens, hack 10 panels for meta dominance. Synergize Patches with Spirit for a support-heavy squad, or Delta with Sparks for a vision distraction fortress. Prioritize Plaw's hacking trinkets for Flippy's panels, or plus health for Remedy's survival. Grind Cursed Depths for rare trinkets and check Discord or Trello for patch notes. The sci-fi tower hums, explores, and your anchored journey shines brighter than Flippy's hacked panels. From Remedy's healing legend to Rocky's parkour flops, you've got the ultimate climber tier list to conquer the Anchorage. S-tier gods like Sparks and Patches rule the meta, while D-tier Rocky keeps your grind full of laughs. Whether you're a rookie dodging turrets or a pro mastering cursed depths, this list is your cyber toolkit. Mix Flippy with Sparks for a puzzle distraction beast, or Remedy with Patches for a healing fortress. Trade those Ciphers, haunt Trello for updates, and forge your anchored legacy. Drop your slickest panel hacks or funniest wipe fails in the comments. Let's fuel the anchored frenzy. Smash that like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more Roblox chaos. Climb to glory.